Puerto Rico defeated the Red Sox yesterday at JetBlue, their final tune-up before they head back to San Juan, Puerto Rico, where they will host Pool A in the World Baseball Classic. Puerto Rico with former twin Willie Castro leading off. Matthews delivers, and this one is lined into the gap in right center field, as you can hear from the crowd reaction. It's a partisan Puerto Rican crowd, and Willie Castro, someone Twins fans are well acquainted with, is at first base. He's a threat to run.
Do you know how that started?
I do not. Ground ball to second should be a pair. A flip to Gray. Gray across the diamond, in-time double play. Nice to see that. They two out for Arenado. And if you're thinking, wait, Nolan Arenado is playing for Team Puerto Rico, the fact that Yadier Molina, his old teammate with the Cardinals, is managing this club, that might have played a role in his decision. He swings and misses. He chases off the plate away. That's a good-looking cutter from Zebby Matthews. And despite the lead single from Castro, Zebby, a strong first inning. He faces the minimum here. He misses ball 4. They'll now the hitter. He bats right-handed against the lefty Burgos. And they picked him off. Throw over to first was a slow throw. Clemens has a chance to beat it, but he's tagged out by a fingernail at second base. Boy, with the casual nature of the throw over to first base, you know, there's that window of opportunity for Clemens, but he couldn't quite get there, and he's a pickoff caught stealing. A little excuse me roller again, left side of the diamond, picked up at short by Arroyo. Bright green shoes that match Danny's shirt today, and he throws over to first base. Still 0-2, long AB here for Royce against Burgos. And the pitch. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. The 10th pitch of the at-bat was a sinker at 87, and Royce succumbs for out number 1. You could do worse in the hitting department than having Juan Gonzalez and
Edgar Martinez
right there. Roden hits one high in the air to right center field. Lugo chasing after it into the gap, dives, it's over his head. Extra bases might be 3. Roden turns at second base, chugging for third, and the pride of Middleton, Wisconsin, slides in with a 1-out triple as his scorching spring continues. Go-ahead run is 90 feet away now. Arcia trying to regain his all-star form that he exhibited in Atlanta. Bat has gone quiet the last couple of years, but you know it's in there as he swings and lines this one in the air to center field. Deep enough to get the run home. Lugo makes the catch. Roden strolls home. It's a sacrifice fly for Orlando Arcia. The Twins lead 1-0. That's the 4th sac fly for Minnesota in their last 3 home games. Tristan Gray now the hitter. Former Rice Owl, wired from Tampa Bay. Hot shot, right side, base hit. Tristan Gray is in the hit column. Line drive hit to right for Tristan. And Alex Jackson will be the hitter. Jackson hits this one high in the air to deep left field, and that ball is not going to be caught, bouncing off the base of the wall. Gray hustling into third. He gets a stop sign, runs through it, and now scampers back to third. As Ramos missed the cutoff man, Burgos cut the ball in the middle of the infield and nearly had to play back at third on Tristan Gray. Boy, he had trouble getting the brakes working.
But watching Gray come around, he had the arm being waved in about 5 feet before the bag. So once he got to the bag, he put his head down, and that's when he got the stop sign. And luckily missed the cutoff man, and able to put the brakes on and get back.
Well, it's former twin Jorge Lopez on to pitch for Team Puerto Rico. He inherits runners at second and third. He'll face bottom of the order Ryan Kreidler. And that one's down and away, not close, ball 4. Kreidler takes a walk, and Austin Martin with a big opportunity. Bases loaded, 2 outs here for Martin. 1-2, and that hit him. So Austin Martin hit by a changeup to force him to run 2-0 Twins lead. Austin picks up an RBI the painful way, and the bases remain loaded, and here's Cody Clemens. Cody hits a hard ground ball to the right side. Backhand pickup there by Willie Castro. Throws out Cody Clemens, and the Twins will leave him loaded. It's going to be Edwin Arroyo, the shortstop, leading off. Now the other green is a chopper to the right side of the diamond. Going to be picked up there by Clemens, throws back across his body, not in time as Bell lifted off the bag. And those margarita green shoes were getting up the line in a hurry. By nearly a collision there, Clemens and the shortstop, Gray. Gray would have his body moving towards first base. Clemens had to throw back across his body, but Cody grabbed it, and it ends up as an infield hit. Noted jokester is a line drive, right center field, and that's a gapper for a base hit. Arroyo spins around second, heads to third, and into shed with a sliding double is Matthew Lugo. And down 2 runs, Puerto Rico making some noise. Back-to-back base hits. Second and third now. Nobody out. Oh, they just called a balk. Called a balk on Zebby Matthews, and that's going to push home the first run for Team Puerto Rico.
I thought he just stepped off.
I did too, but apparently he broke his hands early before he stepped off. No argument from the Twins dugout. But Zebby balks home the first run. 2-1 now, Twins.
I don't know who called it. Brian Honora, the home plate umpire, did not call it.
He did not. I think he came from third base. Back-to-back strikeouts. Not out of the woods yet. Here's Elliot Ramos. 3-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Off the glove of Zebby. Chases it. Picks it up. Throws to first. Gets his man. Way to go, Zebby Matthews. The stick-to-itiveness pays dividends. And there are 2 outs for Alan Roden, whose triple led to the game's first run. Roden lines one to center field. Another spring training hit for Alan Roden. He just keeps hitting. 9 spring training hits now for Roden. He's 2 for 2 today. The 1-1, Roden runs, and the ball is lined into left field. That's going to find the grass and roll. Roden sees it, steams into third. It's off the glove of Ramos and off the wall in left. Roden doesn't break stride. He'll score, and the Twins lead it by the score of 3-1. Orlando Arcia doubles into left field corner. You talked about Ramos struggling at times defensively. That one off the tip of his glove as he leaned down for it. And the Twins take full advantage.
A little bit tardy getting over there to try to cut that ball off. Pretty good angle, but then it just hit off his glove and then had trouble picking it up. 2-hit day for Roden. Setting up inside, and here's a pitch. Ground ball right side, pass. A diving Castro. 3-hit day for Roden. 2-out single. Last time he had a 2-out single in the third inning. Arcia, who's batting right now, hit a double down the left field line. Roden scored all the way from first. 3 balls and a strike, not running. A pitch inside. Batter's going to be Tristan Gray, single and a strikeout today. Twins leading 3-1, trying to add on here in the bottom of the 5th. And a pitch. A fly ball into shallow right center field. That's going to land for a base hit. Roden around third. He'll touch home plate. 4-1 Minnesota. With some 2-out hitting. Big walk by Arcia. Base running by Arcia also. He ended up at third base.
Gabriel Gonzalez swung on, hit sharply in the hole. It's short under the glove of Arroyo and into left field, base hit. Where the Twins hitting guys are really excited about Mendez. He's hit everywhere he's gone. Those abilities, the twitch, the adjustment making that comes naturally to him that others don't always get. The ball gets away from the catcher and Gonzalez scores. It's going to be ball 4 to Mendez. And it looked like a little cross-up between Rodriguez and Vasquez, and it skipped off Christian's glove and allows the run to score. So the Twins lead it now 5-1. Base hit for Emmanuel Rodriguez. And Danny, here's a spot where I hope we get a chance to see him run a little bit. It's part of his game. Being on the right side of the ledger, he didn't want to play for money anymore. As Rodriguez got a great jump and he steals it easily. Ball goes into center field, and Emmanuel Rodriguez will go to third.
That's good to see him run.
That's kind of been the story, Danny, all game. 2 outs, runner at first base, and the Twins find a way to take advantage of some miscues. Emma's at third base, and a chance for Fedko to pick up the 6th Twins run. And this ball lined to left field, and that's a 2-out RBI single for Kyler Fedko. Rodriguez, come on down. It's 6-1 Minnesota. Here in the bottom of the 8th, another 2-out run manufactured by the Minnesota Twins. You love to see it, Danny. Put a little pressure on with 2 outs. And Torres is the hitter. He's facing Trent Baker. He's a non-roster invitee. 1-1 nubbed out in front of home plate. Baker gives way to Banuelos, picks it up, throws to first, not quite in time. Torres, the speedster, able to beat it out. Banuelos played it cleanly. Boy, that was just right in the Bermuda Triangle. And it's going to be a leadoff single. And here's Eddie Rosario, a guy who's popular with both the Team Puerto Rico fans and the Twins fans in attendance. He chops one to the right side, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Torres takes a turn and goes to third. Eddie with a chop single to right. And they're on the corner for Team Puerto Rico here. That has the fans fired up. Luis Hernandez, that he has collected through the years. Hot shot to third through the 5-hole of Amick, and it gets through for a Puerto Rico run. And it's 6-2 here in the top of the 9th inning. A hard ground ball. Amick went down like a butterfly hockey goalie, and it snuck right through the 5-hole, picked up by Culpepper. That's out number 2, and the Twins are 1 out away from their first home win of the Grapefruit League, and they'll have to solve Edwin Arroyo. This one lined sharply through the right side, and that's a base hit for Arroyo. They'll send the lead runner, Eddie Rosario. You're not going to hold him with a stop sign. He'll score easily. Just like that, it's a 6-3 ball game, with base runners for Team Puerto Rico on first and third, and now the tying run is at the plate in the person of Matthew Lugo. First pitch popped up. Back of first, Fedko out, Mendez in. It's foul territory, and Fedko makes the catch, leaning out onto the warning track. The inning is over, the ball game is over, and the Twins have their first home win in the Grapefruit League season as they vanquish Team Puerto Rico by the final score of 6-3.